Have you ever stopped to wonder what it would feel like to be financially free? It's a question that piques our curiosity, a concept that resonates with each one of us, regardless of our economic status. Financial freedom is not about having a mountain of wealth, nor is it about living a life of luxury. It's about liberation, the ability to make choices without the constant worry of monetary consequences. It's about the freedom to pursue passions, to support loved ones, or to simply take a break when needed without the stress of impending bills or debts. This concept is universal, from the single parent working 2 jobs to make ends meet, to the recent college graduate burdened with student loans, to the retiree living on a fixed income. We all dream of achieving this state of freedom. Imagine waking up every day, knowing you have the freedom to do what you want, when you want, without any financial constraints. Financial freedom may seem like a distant dream, but many have made it their reality. Let's start with the story of Janice. A single mother of 2, Janice was juggling 3 part-time jobs just to keep food on the table. Financial freedom seemed like a fairy tale, something that happened to other people. But Janice wasn't about to let her circumstances define her. She started her journey by teaching herself about personal finance. Late nights and early mornings were spent learning about budgeting, saving, and investing. Slowly but surely, Janice began to chip away at her debt and saw her savings grow. Today, she is the proud owner of a thriving online business and enjoys the peace of mind that comes with financial security. Then there's Miguel, who immigrated to the U.S. in his 20s with just $100 in his pocket. He worked tirelessly in multiple jobs, saving every cent he could. He knew that every dollar saved was a step towards his dream of owning his own business. He eventually opened a small restaurant that quickly gained popularity. Today, Miguel is a successful entrepreneur with several establishments under his belt. And let's not forget about Sarah. She was a high school dropout who found herself living paycheck to paycheck. But she had a dream of financial freedom. She went back to school, got her degree, and landed a well-paying job. She invested wisely and lived frugally. Today, Sarah is comfortably retired, living off her investments. These are just a few examples of ordinary individuals who dared to dream and work towards financial freedom. Their stories are different, but their journey shares a common theme: determination, discipline, and a strong desire to change their financial future. They didn't let their past dictate their future. Instead, they took charge of their financial destiny, one small step at a time. These success stories prove that financial freedom is achievable no matter where you're starting from. So, how do these people achieve financial freedom? Great question. Let's break it down into some key steps. The first step towards financial freedom is budgeting. It's about understanding where your money is going and making conscious decisions about where you want it to go instead. Remember John from our previous story? He started by tracking every single penny he spent. From there, he could identify his unnecessary expenses and cut them out, which allowed him to save more. Saving is the second step. It's about putting aside a portion of your income for future use. Mary, another success story, started putting aside 10% of her income. It may not sound like a lot, but over time it added up. It was her savings that provided the capital for her first investment. And that brings us to the third step: investing. Investing is about growing your wealth. It's about making your money work for you instead of you working for your money. Remember how Tom used his savings to buy a rental property? That's a great example of investing. He didn't just save his money, he used it to generate an additional income stream. Creating multiple income streams is our fourth and final step. It's about not putting all your eggs in one basket. Sarah, for example, didn't just rely on her day job. She started a side hustle, rented out a room in her house, and invested in stocks. These additional income streams helped her accumulate wealth faster. However, it's essential to remember that these steps aren't a quick fix. They require time, patience, and consistency. You won't see results overnight, but if you stick with it, the results will come. Each step you take, no matter how small, is a step towards your financial freedom. Think of these steps as a roadmap that has been used by many before you to achieve their dream of financial freedom. And the great thing about this roadmap, it can be used by anyone. It doesn't matter where you're starting from, it's about where you're going. Each step takes you closer to your dream of financial freedom. Perseverance, it's the key ingredient in the recipe for financial freedom. You see, the journey to financial freedom is not a sprint, but a marathon. It's not about who gets there first, but who stays the course, who keeps moving forward, no matter how slow or how many obstacles they encounter. Let's look at some real-life examples. Remember Thomas Edison? He's the man who gave us the electric light bulb. But did you know that he failed 1,000 times before he finally succeeded? He once said, "Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time." Edison's story is a testament to the power of perseverance. Or consider J.K. Rowling, the famed author of the Harry Potter series. Before she found success, she was a single mother living on welfare and had her manuscript rejected by a dozen publishers. But she never gave up. She kept writing, kept knocking on doors until one opened. Today, she's one of the richest women in the world, all because she refused to give in to despair and kept believing in her dream. Each of these individuals faced immense challenges and setbacks on their road to financial freedom, but they didn't let their circumstances define them. Instead, they persevered, they kept going, kept pushing, kept dreaming, and look where it got them. Perseverance is not about being the strongest or the smartest. It's about being the most persistent. It's about having the courage to face your fears, the determination to overcome your obstacles, and the faith to believe in yourself even when no one else does. So if you're struggling financially, remember this. The road to financial freedom is paved with perseverance. It's about taking one step at a time, no matter how small, and never giving up. And as you continue on this journey, remember the words of Winston Churchill, who said, "Success is not final, failure is not fatal, it is the courage to continue that counts." Remember, every setback is a setup for a comeback. Keep pushing forward. Financial freedom, it's not an overnight success story, it's a journey. As we've explored today, this journey, like all great quests, begins with a question. The question of financial freedom. It's a question that many of us ask ourselves, yet we often feel lost in the labyrinth of answers. Let's revisit the key steps we've laid out in this journey. Financial freedom isn't about having a mountain of wealth, it's about having the ability to make choices that make us truly happy. It's about being able to live life on our terms. We started by understanding what financial freedom means to each of us. It's a deeply personal and unique journey. What it looks like for you might be different from what it looks like for someone else, but the common thread, it's about taking control. Next, we delved into the roadmap to success. The road to financial freedom isn't a straight line, it's a path that twists and turns with obstacles and setbacks along the way. But with careful planning, constant learning, and wise decision-making, we can navigate through this path. We talked about the importance of setting clear, achievable goals and breaking them down into manageable steps. We emphasized the need to budget wisely, save diligently, and invest smartly. And remember, even the smallest steps can lead to significant progress over time. We also highlighted the power of perseverance. Achieving financial freedom is a marathon, not a sprint. It's about staying committed to our goals, even when the going gets tough. It's about having the resilience to bounce back from setbacks and the tenacity to keep moving forward no matter what. Throughout this journey, it's crucial to keep learning and adapting. The world of finance is always evolving, and so should our strategies. Always be open to new ideas, and don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. There's a wealth of resources out there, from books to online courses, financial advisors to supportive communities. And finally, remember to celebrate your victories, no matter how small. Each step you take towards your financial freedom is a step towards a brighter, more secure future. Let's not forget, this journey towards financial freedom is not just about the destination, it's about the journey itself. The lessons we learn, the resilience we build, and the independence we gain along the way. Your journey towards financial freedom starts now. Remember, the only limit to what you can achieve is the one you set for yourself. So dream big, act now, and never stop believing in your ability to succeed.